This movie is batshit insane, guys.
The present.
That's smashing!
And now, these grannies have gone berserk.
Okay, let me just start off by saying that if you guys haven't seen Rabid Grannies, you absolutely have to stop what you're doing right now and go watch that movie because it is absolutely insane. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit today. Before we get into that, please remember to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have a lot more horror movie reviews coming. I just got in the 3 new releases from Vinegar Syndrome today from February, so I'm hopefully going to be reviewing those soon. But let's get into the topic today. So Rabid Grannies was released in August of 1989. It actually went straight to video. And then it had a limited theatrical release the following month, and it was directed by Emmanuel Curvin. And I don't recognize any of his other filmography, and I think this might have been the only film that he directed, if my memory serves right. But it was actually distributed by Troma on VHS and DVD, and I guess the Troma VHS and DVD release removes a lot of gore, which is very surprising to me considering that Troma just loves to go against the system, and like their movies are just known for being packed with gore and nudity. So it's just surprising to me that like right off the bat they removed the gore. But I wanted to show you guys this VHS release. The cover art on it is so amazing. It's actually a media release, which is just like my favorite type of VHS release. Like the media logo is just so nostalgic. But I would love to add this VHS to my collection someday. And I wanted to show you guys. It was the DVD has the same artwork, but that VHS is just super badass. And I guess that the gore and stuff was it was later restored on the producer's cut Blu-ray. So that's cool. So the movie is set in Belgium, and it is a foreign film. All the special features on the Vinegar Syndrome release, at least everything that I watched, is in a different language. So the premise of the movie is 2 elderly sisters invite their family to their estate in celebration of their upcoming birthdays, and everyone but one of their nephews is left out. And the reason why he gets left out is because he he is involved in satanic worship activities, and he decides that he's going to send them a gift to make up for all of his wrongdoings. And the gift is just like, it just sets off the movie from there. When she opens that gift, it just turns into an absolute like practical effects bloody masterpiece. It's very reminiscent to me of like Dead Alive, because I get like the UK vibe from this. And the practical effects in it are just amazing. There's like loads of blood in it. And so basically their whole family is only going there, or they only go there every year because they want to like have a better chance at getting into the 2 sisters' inheritance. And like once they open the gift, guys, like I just want to show you some of these like stills from this movie. They're absolutely disgusting. Like this is what one of the grannies looks like when she turns into like this demon, and her fingernails like grow out of her hands, and the practical effects are just insane, and it's like ooey gooey stuff just squirting all out of it as that's happening, and it's just so amazingly done. I absolutely love that. It's very reminiscent of Evil Dead too, like Evil Dead but in a Victorian era mansion is how I describe it. It's super funny too. Like there's a scene where one of the characters, they blame the ants. So they're ants. They're not grannies, but it's called Rabid Grannies. But there's a scene where they blame one of the ants' transformations on their indigestion, which is just super, super funny. I laughed a lot in this movie. It's a really good horror comedy. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of Dead Alive or Brain Dead in the UK, if you guys have seen that one. There's like so many amazing transformation effects that just happen right before your eyes. Like the practical effects work on this is just next level. There's another scene when the granny first opens the present and like her mouth just like splits open and it opens up and her tongue shoots out and grabs someone and like pulls them across the table. It's so awesome. And like the comedy is just like so over the top and slapstick. I just absolutely loved it. This was a blind buy for me, and I'm so glad that I did it. I love blind buying Vinegar Syndrome movies because it's just like rolling a roulette wheel, pretty much. Like you never, or spinning a roulette wheel. You never know what you're gonna get, and more often than not, I end up liking a lot of them, even though people consider them trash. I'm a big fan of that stuff. One of the main girls in the movie is this really hot blonde. She's like pretty much the main character that it's kind of revolving around. There's also like a super creepy bedroom scene when one of the aunts are in the bedroom or when the aunts are in the bedroom with this little girl, and there's like spider webs on the toys and fog rolling around in the room, and it just the tone it sets is just, it turns from like comical to creepy so fast, and it's so well done. It's so awesome, guys. They keep calling the blonde girl a lesbian, but she actually hooks up with a guy, so I don't really get that part of it. There's another really funny quote that one of the grandmas says when this kid tries to throw holy water on her. She goes, "Holy water only works in the movies, you little horse's ass." That was really funny. But guys, if you haven't seen Rabid Grannies, it is so amazing. There's so many great kills. And like I said, the gore and comedy is just so over the top. It's very reminiscent of Dead Alive, which is like one of my favorite 80s gore fest movies. So let's get into the release. This is the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. It has an amazing lenticular slipcover on it. I had to grab it. It is starting to get low on stock, I believe, on their site. So if you're interested in it, make sure you go grab it. But like I said, guys, this slipcover is so awesome. I absolutely love like these lenticular slipcovers. They're like some of my favorite. I wish more companies would do them. I'm sure it's probably pretty expensive to make that material. This is the cover on the inside when you take the slipcover off, but you got the two of them right there, like kind of taking over their mansion there. It's such an awesome artwork. I'll go over the special features with you guys quick. There's a lot on here, actually. You get a commentary track with The Hysteria Continues. Shit Happens, a brand new interview with producer Johan Vandoa Stein. I don't know how you pronounce that. What Can I Do With This? A brand new interview with editor Philip Ravoet. Pretty Violent Stuff, a brand new interview with Troma president Lloyd Kaufman, which I need to watch. I haven't done it. There's also like a feature-length documentary on Flemish horror movies, which I started that, and it was all in a foreign language, but like it is so interesting, guys, and it's so awesome that they had like a feature-length documentary on this. There's basically 2 movies on this, which is just awesome. Rabid Grannies, the story behind the film. There's an archival making-of documentary, which is really awesome. I always love that like they just decided to like film this stuff, like behind-the-scenes stuff back then. Like it was so ahead of its time to be filming behind-the-scenes stuff in the 80s. Like I'm so glad that we have that today, guys. Like I said, that's one of like my favorite things to do on horror releases, and like one of the main reasons why I love collecting physical media so much is I love going through special features and looking at all the behind the scenes and how they did all the practical effects and all that. It's just some of my favorite things to do after I watch the movie. But there's also an 88-minute cut version of the film with an optional commentary. I believe that's like the edited version with a lot of the gore removed and stuff. But this is an amazing movie, guys. It was an awesome blind buy for me. I would say go for it. If you haven't seen Rabid Grannies, actually the whole movie's on YouTube. If you want to just check out like the first like 15-20 minutes, it's really ramps up. It's so awesome. I absolutely love Troma films. They're so wild. Like even Troma produced films. But yeah, guys, that's Rabid Grannies. If you guys haven't seen that, you need to check it out because I absolutely love that one. Stay tuned for some of the new Vinegar Syndrome release reviews I'm going to be bringing to my channel. Those should be coming in the next few days. I actually have some time off work this week, so I'm going to try to pump out some videos for you guys. But that is all I have for you today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.